dies out. This indicates the
Hey, what do I do with it? Connect it to his brain?
this chip really is.
No, play. Huh.
This indicates
What do you want me to do?
this indicates the biochip's lifespan. This chip really
I don't know what you want me to
the
do.
guy looks terrible.
Can I leave? Oh, I can leave.
I don't need to go through Smolinski's desk right now. I've already spoken to Rogers. Better get. I've already spoken.
What do I do with the
This
watch?
indicates the
What do I do?
So you're the new detective, huh? This is the night owl murder. It's a murder. Happens at night. You're an owl. Wait, no, you're not an owl. You're a detective. Detective owl? No. You're a guy who stays up late and that's it. Wait. Why do I sound like an old-timey radio? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, the microphone was messing up. Totally. Yeah, this is the Night Owl Murder. It's a game where you're a detective and you solve a murder at night.
The name is
Oh my
Walter
God, I'm
Kane,
Terminator.
detective in the wonderful city of New York. For years I've been on a case that sees me trying to get into the infamous Night Owl's drug ring. My partner has called me to a crime scene, a murder. What does murder have to do with a drug ring? Guess I'll find out shortly.
Is he a robot? Sounds a bit like a robot.
So, you finally arrived.
Not that I wanted to. I'm here now.
What do you not understand about the word urgent? God damn it, Walter, get your shit together.
So what do we have here?
Mordecai Smolinski. He was the landlord of this godforsaken place.
Surprised that places like this even have landlords.
Not only that, your man was apparently a link in your drug ring case.
Why am I not surprised? So that's it. Problem solved. He was killed by a junkie.
I don't think so, Walter. There's something else. He had a biochip in his head.
Who does it these days?
Someone hacked the biochip and killed him. I don't think your regular junkies can do that. They must have overloaded the circuit board or something. And according to my scanner, the chip was accessed by someone in this building. The signal doesn't go far.
Alright, so I guess I gotta talk to the locals.
Yeah, Walter, there's this other thing. The biochip in his head is a memory unit. I think it contains more info about the Night Owl's drug ring, and get this. We have the chip removed, but it's slowly dying out. Some kind of safety mechanism or something to destroy itself once the host dies. You need to find your guy in about 5 minutes. Otherwise, this biochip is of no use to us.
Copy that. Who exactly is the victim?
Mordecai Smolinski, an immigrant from Poland. He's been renting out these apartments for decades, but apparently it didn't really make much profit.
So the man started selling drugs.
Pretty much, yeah. He's linked to your Night Owl's drug ring, but we don't exactly know how big of a player he is, or was.
Seriously? They hire such low-lives nowadays? I always thought they were a more high-class kind of operation.
Hard times require hard decisions. I guess they're running out of dealers since we started hunting them down. However, I suspect that with the information in this chip, we can probably link Night Owl's business with other open cases the department has. Not many drug dealers are that stupid to leave a memory biochip inside their heads.
I guess it kind of fits the narrative of this guy.
Oh, are we playing now? Oh, I didn't expect this game to have voice lines. So that's interesting. Alright, who is the victim, cause of death? We know who the victim is. It's Mordecai Smolinski.
So what
So
exactly
what's the
killed
cause of
him?
death?
It looks like the biochip basically short-circuited in his brain. Boom.
Do you have any idea what caused this short circuit?
It was definitely some kind of hack. Somewhere in this building.
In this building, you say? Who is the victim again? I know the victim. It's Mordecai Selinsky. Is your chip malfunctioning? Also, apparently it's Cyberpunk?
Got any
Any
leads?
suspects?
Not really. I got here just a few minutes before you, so I didn't get far.
Who do you think are the primary suspects?
Hard to say. He probably had a lot of enemies considering his job. But it could be anyone, drug or not drug related. Look at this place. If I was living in such a hellhole with him as my landlord, I'd probably want to kill him too. I'd start by asking his neighbors.
Who's the victim again? I keep forgetting his name.
All right, I'm off.
Don't
Mordecai
forget,
Selinsky.
Walter. 5 minutes.
What would I ask who it was again? Detective Rogers. Oh. Point and click. Look at the dead body. Oh, he's got a lot of sauce on him.
The guy looks
Body.
terrible. From what I can see, he probably looked to be in pretty bad shape
What was
even
it
before
clicking?
he died.
What's in his hand?
It looks like he has some kind of smartwatch. I bet it's somehow connected to his biochip.
Oh, I got the watch.
It looks...
Oh.
This chip really is dying out. I don't have much time left.
Ooh, what are we gonna do? Body, head.
This indicates the biochip's lifespan. I have less than 5 minutes before it dies out. This indicates the...
Hey, what do I do with it? Connect it to his brain?
This chip really is...
No, play. Huh.
This indicates...
What do you want me to do?
This indicates the biochip's lifespan. I have... This chip really... This chip really...
I don't know what you want me to
The
do.
guy looks terrible.
Can I leave? Oh, I can leave.
I don't need to go through Smolinski's desk right now. I've already spoken to Rogers. Better get... I've already spoken.
What do I do with the
This
watch?
indicates the...
What do I do?
The guy look... This chip really is...
And do I need to use it on the hand? Fuck. What does it want me to do? What do I do with the watch?
This watch is somehow connected to Smolinski's chip.
Okay, use it.
I don't need... I've heard... This indi... This
What do I do with it?
This watch is some... This
It wants me to do something with the victim.
This chip really is... This chip... This chip really is dying.
I don't have much time. What do I do with it?
This indicates the biochip's lifespan.
I'm so confused.
The guy looks terrible. It looks like he has some kind of smartwatch.
My watch has been added to your inventory. Okay, is there anything else? Do I gotta check his fucking rectum? Oh, I can leave?
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, I can go talk to other
What do
people.
you want?
Ooh, awesome.
I am Detective Walter Kane. What is your name, miss?
I wasted a lot of time. When we
I'm
start?
not talking to
No.
pigs.
Do you know Mordecai
girl.
Smolinski?
Are you seriously asking me if I know my own landlord? Of course I know that old bastard. Why?
He was murdered this afternoon.
Her voice is so
What a
good.
surprise. Old bastard had it coming.
What do you mean?
She sounds so New York.
Every single living being in this building hated him. I bet even his own furniture did too. And yeah, my name is Claire. Claire Holiday.
Ugh.
Did you know that your landlord was part of a drug ring in the city?
Figures. But no, I didn't know that.
And you wouldn't happen to sometimes partake, would you?
Who wants to know?
Seeing as I'm a detective, I would like to know.
No, I don't do drugs.
You realize that it is a felony to lie to a detective.
All right. Who doesn't do drugs around here? Look at this place. You don't want to live in reality. So you think I was buying shit from Smolinski? No way.
No way.
I was just asking.
And I was just answering. No, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't even know he was a dealer.
Do you know anyone else in this building who's also doing drugs?
Fucking everyone.
Seriously? Your first time in the ghetto, Copper? There are probably more junkies than leaves on the trees outside.
Probably.
Did you know Mr. Smolinski had a biochip?
I mean, I didn't know that, but that's pretty normal nowadays, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It was actually the cause of death.
Running out of
The
time.
chip exploded in his brain.
Did he suffer?
I think it was quite quick.
Dang. No justice in this world.
Do you think his death might have been connected to this biochip? Anyone wanting to access it?
I don't know anyone who would want to have anything to do with the old bastard. But, for some reason, one of the tenants, this trucker named Joe, has been visiting him lately. I mean, I don't care, but it's weird since everyone hated Smolinski.
Do you have any idea why this Joe visited him?
No idea. But since you mentioned that drug thing, maybe that's somehow connected? I don't know. You're the detective here.
Any suspect? What did you do this afternoon? What do you do?
What do you do for work?
I work in the computer store down the street.
So you are tech savvy?
I wouldn't say so. It's just the closest job I found. Everything else is on the other side of the bridge.
She's tech savvy.
What were you doing this
What did you do
afternoon?
this afternoon?
Me? Nothing. Watching TV.
What was on?
I watched My Precious Loves, the only show that actually has a proper story. Do you watch it too, detective?
Can't say I do. It's not my kind of thing. Do you know anything about this watch?
It's just a watch. Why?
It is connected to Smolinski's biochip, and it's protected by a password.
So?
Do you have any clue what his password may be? Maybe he's got a dog or something?
If he got a dog, it would already be dead. Knowing what he was like, his password was most likely screw everyone, especially mutants, 99, #.
Do you know who might have killed him?
Have no idea,
There's
but
time.
like I said,
Help it restart. so
it
they don't
really
just
doesn't
lose.
surprise me. Could be anyone, really.
We have a clue that it was someone from this building. Any ideas?
Not really. But I know one thing's for sure. We're all gonna party tonight.
Who's the next
Good
one?
evening, sir.
Oh! You have blood in your mouth.
I'm Detective Walter Kane. Can I ask your name?
None of your business.
Well, seeing as I'm a
Flooding your mouth.
detective investigating a murder on these premises, it is my goddamn business.
Whatever. Just call me Ghost. What do you want?
What was your relationship with Smolinski?
I hated him, just like everyone else.
What exactly was your problem with him?
More like what wasn't a problem. That guy knew we were stuck here and without anywhere else to go. He knew that he would get our rent money no matter what. We are no-lifers. We have no hope, no future. And he took advantage of it.
I see.
That sucks.
What can you tell me about your neighbor, Claire Holliday?
Apart from acting all high and mighty, I don't know anything about her.
Do you know if she sometimes visited Mr. Smolinski?
Probably. Like everyone in the building. We gotta pay rent.
No, I mean for something else, maybe.
Let me think. I did see her handing over something to Smolinski, but have no idea what it was. Maybe money? Maybe she was broke, so she gave him something to compensate for the money. I don't know.
Thank you. Do you know anything about this watch?
Looks like a regular
Never had
watch
time.
to me.
It is linked to Smolinski's biochip somehow, but the access is protected by a password.
By a password.
And you think I know the password? What are you, crazy?
Just asking.
I can't afford food. Why do you think I even know shit about cyberware?
Because you look like you're fully cybered up.
There's been a murder. Your landlord, Mr. Smolinski, was killed this afternoon.
We don't have time.
Finally, some good news.
What do you mean?
That guy deserved worse than death. I'm surprised he didn't get it sooner.
Got it.
Sounds like a
Did you
dickhead.
see anything suspicious lately?
In here, seriously. You're probably the only thing in this building that isn't suspicious. And that I'm not even so sure about. Like I said, I'm not surprised the bastard didn't die sooner.
Die soon. I don't think it's him. He's not really giving him any motive.
Do you have any idea who might...
No idea.
It's out of time anyway. Wait. Oh, okay, good. It just resets. I'm gonna try and zoom past this. Oh, cool. Ah.
Not that I...
What do you now?
What?
I don't get
Food.
so and
Alright.
yeah, the
So what exactly... Got it.
Nah.
Who do you...
Suspect.
Alright,
Don't forget.
Alright, we're on it. Sorry, I had to zoom through that. I might cut it. The victim. The hand. The watch. Oh, I wasted time clicking it again. Now we can leave the room to the hall. And now I have plenty of time to talk to Claire. Bada-bada.
I am... Do you know...
Introductions. Yeah, Mordecai.
Did you know...
Drug dealer.
Did you know...
Biochip.
Do you have...
No,
What were you doing? What do you...
What you do? He's tech savvy. Leave. I didn't get Joe or whatever. I already know about Joe.
Good. What was...
Malinsky,
What-
Claire,
Maybe.
bitch. Might be giving him something else on the side. Leave. These are the only rooms I can go to. Let me go back to Claire.
Good evening.
Maybe there's
What
something
are
else.
What can you tell me about Ghost, the man living next door?
not much. You are in New York, sir. People don't talk to each other.
Okay, but you know him at least a little bit, don't you?
I mean, I see him in the hall.
Seen anything unusual, maybe?
Maybe like 2 weeks ago, I saw him get in an argument with Smolinski. But honestly, that's nothing unusual here.
Do you know what this argument was about?
This game is
No idea. Money, I guess. What else would it be?
I really can't ask anything else about.
What do you
Do you know
have?
we
But I
Huh.
Good evening.
Uh,
There's been a.
Finally, some good news.
What do you mean?
That guy deserved
Got it. Did you see anything suspicious lately?
in here.
Suspicious.
Serious. Like I said, I'm not.
Did you know he had a biochip in his head?
Don't know, don't care.
Don't care.
The biochip was the cause of his death. It blew inside of his head.
I hope it hurt him. What do I have to do with this?
Just asking if you have any idea what this chip was used for.
He has blood on his mouth, but it's
He
too obvious.
sometimes came back home with some new tech stuff, like TVs, computers, and such. I'm not sure where he got money for it, so I would assume the chip was one of many of his spendings.
What were you doing this afternoon?
Working?
It's Saturday.
So what? You are working as well.
Good point.
I work at the post office. I had some unfinished letters to deal with before Monday.
So you were in the office today.
No, I was working from my apartment. The office is closed on weekends.
Did you know he was a drug dealer?
No clue. He sure didn't look like one. Looked more like a drug user than anything.
So you didn't buy drugs from him?
Why do you assume I do drugs?
I didn't.
What is this? A raid on some junkies?
We have a bigger problem than that. I sincerely don't care if you do or don't do drugs. All I want to know is if you ever bought anything from him.
I did. Once. It wasn't much of a drug, more like a medicine for my mutant-related problems. It was expensive as hell, and I was surprised he was able to get it.
So he was connected to some important drug people, you think?
Don't know. Makes no sense to me. He was a nobody. I have no idea where he got the medicine from.
Maybe he was more important than you think.
Oops. He already said he works in the post office. Why would I ask that?
Do you have any idea who might have done it?
I have.
No idea. I'm just pissed it wasn't me.
What do you mean?
Everyone wanted me dead. He was torturing us.
How did he torture you?
You know, we mutants hate high temperatures. That asshole was heating up the building in summer just to make us suffer.
Why would he do that?
Beats me. He was a psycho, I can tell you that much.
Why didn't you report him to the police?
Seriously, me, a mutant, reporting human? You live in a dream world, buddy. I would probably die just on my way to the police station.
Okay, that's it. He has nothing else for us. Let's see if we can get anything.
I've already
from
spoken to
Roger.
Rod. There is a TV Guide magazine here. Maybe I can find out if Miss Holliday told me the truth. I don't need to go through some. This in. I've already spoken. I don't need to go.
How do I look at it? How do I use items? No. Let me go back to her. And then use the item on her? Why did I
Good
walk
evening.
over into the hall? Oh, I can't use items.
This magazine says that football was on all day, not My Precious Loves. So it looks like Miss Holiday wasn't completely honest with me. But why?
I knew it. She's too suspicious. She has a motive.
Good evening.
Not a motive, but the
What do
means.
you want?
You lied to me, Miss Holiday.
What?
There weren't any My Precious Loves episodes on TV today. They showed a football game this afternoon.
All right. I was buying some stuff to ease my mind.
From who?
Random guy on the streets?
So you were outside the building when the murder happened.
I guess so. I don't know when exactly it happened, but I was out most of the day.
Interesting.
I've already spoken. I don't need to go. This watch is somehow connected to
Let's see
Good
if you can
evening, sir.
corroborate the story.
Did you see your neighbor,
Claire today?
Claire Holiday, today?
I didn't see her, but I definitely heard it over the wall.
What did you hear?
Nothing in particular. All I know is that she was there, talking to someone over the phone, I guess.
Do you know anything about this watch?
Looks like a regular.
It is linked to Smolinski's bio.
And you think I know the path?
Just that.
I can't.
So she wasn't out. She's lying even
Good
more.
evening.
What do you...
You lied.
You
were
lied
in your
again. You
apartment.
were in your apartment.
What? That's bullshit.
Ghost told me he heard you speaking to someone.
Ghost? Seriously? You believe that good-for-nothing junkie?
That's what he said, and why would he lie?
And why would I lie? He must be hiding something. I don't know. Is he trying to set me up?
Ma'am, I think it's time to tell the truth.
All right. I freaking did it, okay? I'm the one in charge, not him. Goddamn bastard was trying to boss me around, and I just couldn't have that. Believe that? Him? Bossing the boss?
Yes.
Night owls can't have that. Can't have that.
Claire Holiday, I am arresting you for the murder of Mordecai Smolinski.
Mordecai Smolinski. See? I knew it was her. She had the means to do it. She worked at a tech store. It means she would know how to overload.
Ultimately, it was pretty
tips.
clear that Claire Holiday was the killer. She had everything. A motivation, a paper-thin alibi, and devilish good looks. Perfectly orchestrated performance by the now obvious perpetrator.
Wasn't that
After
obvious?
all these
Sorry.
years, I never would have guessed that I would find my night owl nemesis in such a hellhole. But I'm glad it's over. For now.
For now. Is that it for the game? Oh wow, that was the entire game. It was actually really fun. I liked that. I had an inkling it could be her because we never actually got the access to Chip, but I think this is just a demo. We could have played a tutorial. Oh, whatever. I figured it out in the end. When she said she worked at a tech store, that got me thinking, oh, if you work at a tech store, you gotta understand how tech works. That's when I asked Ghost, and he said that he saw her talking with him or handing him something. So I'm like, oh, that's suspicious. So I went back, couldn't ask that. Got a TV guide. Oh, she's lied about the TV. That. Asked Ghost, he was still in, and then it wrapped up a lot faster than I thought it would, but I had fun with it. Thanks for going with me on this murder mystery. I don't think I've said anything for most of this video. I feel like this is the least I've talked because I'm mostly listening to characters talk and talking in between the characters. It was weird. I'm not used to playing games like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, ring a ding a ling the bell, and I'll catch you. Do all the YouTube things. I almost forgot to say that. All the YouTube things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.